Well, we are continuing to celebrate National Volunteer Week, and CHI Memorial would like to talk about the many ways in which the community can be of service to patients and their families through volunteering. So joining me are Gene Payne and Howard Shorn. Thanks for joining us. I got your last name wrong, didn't I?
No, that's correct.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for joining us. And
thank you for having us.
again, we want to give a big shout out and a thank you to all of our volunteers, not only this week, but all the time. But talk to me about volunteering with CHI Memorial.
Great. We are richly blessed. We have a team of 400 plus volunteers doing wonderful things. Our volunteers bring so much value and so much compassion to our patients and really put them at ease. They do all kinds of things in all kinds of areas, and you know, we're celebrating they're the heart of our team, and they have a huge heart, and we are so blessed to have them.
And now we may not think immediately about volunteering with an organization like CHI Memorial. So what are some of those volunteer opportunities that are available?
Oh gosh, there are many. If you're a really outgoing and mobile person, we have volunteers that help greet guests and patients as they come in and escort them to their destination. If you want to get your steps in, we can get that. Or if you like to be more behind the scenes and help offices or help on nursing units, we've got that. We've got courtesy golf cart shuttle drivers. We love that. They're our first greeters and help bring patients in to the hospital and facilities. We've got volunteer musicians, pet therapy volunteers. Really, we've got a place just about for everybody because we're like a little city at the hospital. And so there's many, many needs, and most people when they come to the hospital might have a bit of anxiety. And that's where our volunteers are so gracious and so warm and welcoming. It just puts everybody at ease.
Now, anytime you volunteer, but especially in a setting like CHI Memorial, you almost benefit more than who you're helping in many ways. Do you want to share any experiences?
Well, I've been volunteering for 8 years, and I started out as a golf cart driver.
Yes.
And I had an elderly gentleman that was having trouble getting into the hospital, and I would pick him up at his car. This developed over about a 6-week period. And I would make sure he got into the hospital, and this went on, as I said, for a while. And the last time he was coming in to get checked for whatever his problem was, he gave me this cross.
Oh, wow.
And he said, I carved these. He was in his late 80s. And he said, you've been so kind to help me. I want you to have this.
Oh, wow.
And it sits on my mantle this day.
Well, that is a beautiful and touching story. And you mentioned that he was a return patient, and a lot of times we have a lot of return patients, and you do form those bonds. And they begin to look forward to that soothing hand and that support and comfort as they come.
Alleviating that anxiety means a lot to them, because most of the time when they come, they don't know what to expect.
Right. And that's it. I mean, to me, that connection, as you say, you know, and our volunteers so exemplify our values of reverence, integrity, compassion, and excellence, and it's felt. And it does make that visit much more comfortable. Yes.
So talk about who these volunteer opportunities are for.
Yeah.
Who are you looking for? Who do you need?
Sure. We have many opportunities, and anyone that is age 16 or older, if you're interested in volunteering, you know, you can go online, www.memorial.org, or call our office, 495-8610, and we'd set up an interview, fill out the application, set up an interview, we have an orientation, and get the process started.
And you'll help volunteers find the right fit for them, right?
Right, and that's it. You know, just share. And you know, we have several volunteers. They don't know exactly what they want to do, but they want to give back.
Right.
They want to get involved.
And that's the important thing.
Yes, and so we talk, and I learn a little bit more about them, and we place them. And you know, like I say, if that's not the exact fit, we've got another opportunity, so we can make it work.
So the important thing is to come with the servant's heart.
Yes,
be ready
that's
to
right.
help.
And be part of the team.
All right, and so
And things can change too.
Yes, because Howard shifted in another position.
I started as a golf cart driver, and then at the same time at Patient Entrance helping people in, and now I'm in the Gary Heart and Vascular Center, which is quite rewarding now.
I'd say so. Things change, don't they?
They do.
Okay, so what is the best way, again, for someone to get in contact with you about volunteering?
The best way is you can either call our office at 495-8610, or you can go online, www.memorial.org/volunteer.
All right, perfect. Well, Jean and Howard, thanks for joining us and telling us your story and about volunteering with CHI. Again, we want to give a big shout out and another big thank you to our volunteers as we
Yes.
celebrate National Volunteer Week. So go ahead, log online, memorial.org/volunteer to sign up.
Thank you.
Again, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
We'll be right back on Let's Chat.